So I just finished painting the details on my last Spring and Sprung doll that I own. I'm still missing Spring and Sprung Holly and Lizzie. So once I have them, I'll paint their details too. But the last one I just did was Kitty. So I used my acrylic paint markers that I bought from Amazon. And I've been painting Ever After High details for some months now with these paint markers. So let's start with my Spring and Sprung cerise. So my Spring and Sprung cerise, she's missing her belt and her bag and earrings, from what I can tell. I don't know if she's missing more bracelets too, but also I think some of the red paint that I must have had in my fingers transferred a little bit to her jacket, because there's a little bit of red here and there. It's not that visible, it's not that noticeable, but still. So all of the Spring and Sprung dolls have a lot of black and like darker colors, so and a lot of flowers. So I try to paint with colors that they have throughout their outfits. So for example, here the berries are reds and the leaves are black. Here she has red and purple flowers, and then black, what do you call this, tree branches. So I try to use those colors, and also getting inspired by what they look like on the show. On the show, they don't have that many details painted on, so I didn't necessarily paint their details exactly how they are in the show. So yeah, so let's start with her headband. So her headband, she has flowers, and I painted them in red and purple so that it matches these flowers here, because then the little dots of like berries would also be red. So I didn't want everything to be red. Also, I used 2 tones of red. For these ones, I used the little red that I have in the paint markers, and then for the flowers, I think I used the Sharpie paint marker. And then I painted her leaves black, and then the little branches in brown, because I didn't want both of them to be black, because then you wouldn't see the difference. And then on her little also, I didn't paint the bag because it would just take longer, and I just cannot be bothered to do that. So this is what it looked like before. So yeah, and then on this little piece, I painted again the leaves all black, the little berries in red, and the sticks in brown. And then I used silver here, and I'll use another. So the black that I used is a Sharpie paint marker, a permanent marker, and the other black is this one. It's lighter, it's almost like a dark gray, so I used it to do like highlights on the leaves, but I didn't do it on all of them, I think. And then her bracelet, I didn't paint it because I don't have the rest of the accessories, so when I do, then maybe I'll paint them. And then her shoes were all black, but I didn't want them to be all black because she has these like thorns, which I wanted to leave black. So if the shoe was black, it would blend too much. So I painted the shoe brown, and then the heel silver, and then the flowers again purple and reds, and then the buckles were like the other black that I have, so that there's a bit of contrast, and then the stitching in white. So there's that. And then we have cedar. So cedar, I don't really have this like pink color that cedar usually has, like this tone. My pink is way pinker than this, and no other color really works except the red. So I painted her flowers. So she has red and white flowers. So I painted her flowers red and white, but also because she has purple, I also decided to give her some of the purple flowers, and then the black leaves again with the paint marker of Sharpie. I didn't paint this, I just left it black. I think I might have gone over with the paint marker, this one, so that it gives a little bit of shine. And then the little details here in white. The trim was in red with the paint marker from here. The earrings black, and then the colors of the flowers again. She also has cherries on the side here. Her bag I forgot to paint, and I don't know if I feel like painting it now, to be honest, so just probably gonna leave it. Then her earring, and then her shoes. So this part of the shoes was black, but I felt like it needed some purple down here. Plus, with the black, these leaves here would blend in with that black. So I was like, So what I did instead is I thought about painting it brown, like this brown here, but just that it wouldn't match the same tone of brown as this. So instead I painted it purple, because here she has like purple woods pattern, so I did that. And then the flowers here, again, the same colors, black, white, purple, and pink. And then the leaves were black. Same thing for the heel of the shoes. That's all leaves. So yeah, that's it. Whoa. And then we have Briar. So Briar, again, she had pink, darker pink, lighter pink flowers throughout her dress. So that's what I did. I used 3 tones of pink. I used the darker pink, the lighter pink, and then the red, which is the same red. Is it the same red as this one? It's the red that I have over here. I think it might be this one. And I also used this type of green, because here she has green leaves, but then here she has black leaves. So I wasn't sure what color to paint the leaves. Also, because her hair has like this color, and I thought maybe I could use the green that is similar to this color for the leaves. But then I just went with that lighter green instead to match the ones on her pants. So I painted all the thorns in black. The shoes were already black. I just went over with the black paint Sharpie, so that it gives it a little bit of shine. And then the roses in different shades of pink. The belt here, I had it black before, but I feel like it blended too much, so I painted it white so it stands out a bit more, because she has white here. And her earrings, and that's it. And now lastly we have Cedar, and not Cedar, I mean Kitty. So Kitty was the one I just finished just now. So for Kitty, she, in the show, she has like light blue, white, almost crystalline colors, like very light colors, which I feel like it didn't really go with this dress. So I decided to give her, purple flowers, 2 tones of purple, darker purple, lighter purple, and then also a little bit of this like teal color. I could have added black, but she didn't have any leaves. I also gave her this darker green for some other flowers that she has, but she didn't have any leaves, because if she had, I would have painted them black or green, because she also has green leaves here, mostly, not black. So I painted all the flowers, and then these little dots here, I painted them the teal color, and then these other type of flowers that are like opening, they're the darker green. For the earrings, it's a flower, so I painted them purple and the little drops of that teal color. And then this bow here is green, which matches these colors here that match the shoes with this bow. So both bows are the same color. And then if the belt was going to be left this teal color, then I wanted these things on her hands to also be teal, even though they were purple before. But they couldn't be purple because the flowers are supposed to be purple. And if everything is purple, then it's too much purple, and it's just, you can't even see the difference between the two things. So I painted them this teal color, which is similar to this of the belt, and then the little ring, just a little dot in white. And then the flower here was purple, and then the shoes, the roses were all this color, but I painted the other two in purple. Her shoes were all gray, so I went it with black because I felt like she needed more black down here and a bit white, so I painted this part white of the shoe, the rest black. These details white. This purple thing of the heel, I don't know what the heel is, I don't know what shape that is, so I just left it alone. These little 3 kitty bells, I left them silver, and then this bottom part of the shoe I painted silver. I went in with a Sharpie paint silver so that it gives it a bit more shine. And yeah, that's pretty much it for all 3 of them. I like how they look. I think I might be doing Legacy Day or Throne Coming after.